What's up, everybody? Peter X Coffer here, and it's time for another song breakdown. We'll see if this passed the test. Hopefully, they won't blot it out. YouTube. But today we're doing one of the hip hop classics of all time. Flava In Ya Ear, the remix. This drops in 1994. The original one with just Craig Mack came out in July. Then October, the super charged remix drops in October. So it's Bad Boy Records. Craig Mack. This is his first single off of his first album all time. I love his so the first version is just Craig Mack and it's still good, but man, we got some legends on this motherfucker. I'm telling you. So on Spotify, the remix has 100 million streams. Craig Mack's original has 31 million streams. Uh, Rolling Stone top 500 songs of all time. This comes in at 422, and this is on the 2021, so the latest list. Interesting backstory here is I was like, everybody in 94, and that this is sort of the end of the sampling there. It starts in the late 80s, and I guess enough people had gotten sued, but I was like, well, who did the sample? What was this sample? This was right on the edge, 94, 95, 96, when folks were cracking down but interestingly, Easy Mo B came up with a beat. It was for Apache, and Apache didn't get it because he was on tour with Naughty by Nature. Now, go on YouTube, put in flavor in your ear samples, and it comes out of a jazz album. Hold on, let me get this for you. Supposedly, it comes out of a jazz album by O'Donnell Levy. Two notes. Now, here's my thing. So Easy Mo B said, I it inspired me, but we actually played it on guitar. And there's a DJ who takes the sample and then plays it into the song. I'm gonna roll with Easy Mo B on here because it's only two guitar notes, and I mean, talk about simplicity. Some of the great songs are all about simplicity, but it's very, very, if you listen to the sample, it's not as, I mean, the two notes and Flavor in Your cuts through the mix. And when you hear the sample, there's still either a bass or drum underneath, and so it just doesn't have that same bite. So Easy Mo B said he played it. He or someone else played it on the guitar. I kind of agree now. In theory, you may have been able to EQ that and compression, but I don't think so. I'm going with Easy Mo B on this. And it's kind of it's either, I mean, it's one or two notes, but he was either actually, the way that the DJ on YouTube does it, like it was one note and then you dent. Um, I don't, yeah, again, I think, my ear and, I'm working on, songs, 50, 60, mixed and everything else. I actually think it was played on the guitar. So yeah, let's just jump in and rock this motherfucker because this is a classic. Now, collabs are a lot, more common now. This is the first big collab. I mean, folks would get together. I mean, Public Enemy and Big Daddy Kane and folks would do. But this is the first time. You got five folks in this. You got Biggie, you got Craig Mack, you got Rampage, you got LL Cool J, and you got Busta Rhymes. Now the thing that really sets this apart. I don't want to get in like, yeah, our music's better than yours when it comes to, millennials and Gen Z. But hey, these these folks brought the fire to this remix. I mean, I mean, if you did a list of the the best rhymes that for Biggie and L Cool J and Busta Rhymes, the top performances, just flow and style and everything else when it came to the rapping. This one's on all three of them makes the top 10, I think. I mean, so I think that's what's different now. So it's a lot more common. And plus you're not bringing in three heavy hitters like this. You oftentimes, to the credit of more established artists, they're trying to introduce up and coming artists to a broader audience. Uh, Sometimes you still look, Ye and Jay-Z. I mean, sometimes you get you still get those superstar collabs, but nothing like this. But so let's just jump in and first of all, Diddy's in the video, but hey, I mean, I know he's in trouble now, but he starts off, borrowing the Warriors. Bad boys, come out and play. So yeah, starts off on the right note. Now we hitting with Biggie first, all right? So Craig Mack, here comes the brand new flavor of the year. He does the chorus, so to speak. But that's classic Biggie. That's Biggie, chilling out, just being that chill, king that Biggie was back in the day. Like, hey, I'm just, I'm moving at my own speed. I'm doing my motherfucking thing. All right. And then Craig Mack comes in. This is his song, so he comes in next. So again, remember, this is his first single. He's still working on his first album. I don't know what kind of career Rampage is next. I don't know what kind of career. I can't remember what kind of career he had. But hey, I mean, Craig Mack, Diddy opened it up. Craig Mack does his thing, and these other heavy hitters are on it and bring people into. But here goes Rampage, and he's doing his thing.
Time to burn, to explore. The flavor in your ear, it's the Boy Scout. I make outs, I make all the rappers have doubts. You're fucking with the wrong clan and the wrong man, that's it. Now you got to get your dome split. I'm going into my knapsack with my jet. Take off my hat, yes, I'm just cool like that. The dangerous, the ruggedness from the flappers abyss. BLS 97 kiss bastard it. I'm gonna live long in this rap game. Niggas know my name, yo, Puffy. Diamond flame and you're chilling, baby.
So we're going into the interpolation of Jigglin' Baby for LL Cool J. And this is classic LL. Come on now. You know, when they finally get the Hip Hop Hall of Fame going, I mean, if LL ain't in their introductory class, he's in class 2 or 3. And this is vintage LL, just being that smooth, bad motherfucker that he is.
You're jiggling, baby. Shit. Blotitious, skeevy, delicious. Give me couscous, love me good. Damn, Hollis to Hollywood, but is he good? I guess like the jeans. Flavor like praline. Sick daddy, I mean. Papa love it when he does it. Niggas buzz it. But tell me, was it really just the flavor that be clogging your ears? The most healthy behavior is to stay in the clear. It's all for you, it's really all for you. Punch back, close your eyes, try to punch that. Oil up your ankles, let your Timbs tap. Like the flavor, it reacts to your nose caps. Word to mama, a tongue kiss a piranha, electrocute barracuda. I'm here to bring the drama. Flavor.
All right, now and then we ended with Busta. And Busta, you know, the two heavy hitters are Biggie and LL Cool J. They all have their, their styles. I mean, Biggie's laid back, LL's, the smooth one, and hey, Busta brings the fire. I mean, this is right here with Woo Ha, I got y'all in check when it comes to fire, and what an ending.
Wait 1 sec, as I get down and rolling with the heavyweight connect through the stomping ground now. Don't you get suspicious? Grant your wishes every time. Bring it vicious when I bust the back. I know one thing the whole world is expecting is how we all connected. To break fool on the same record. 5 new flavors on the beat. Feel the fucking heat. I really think you should be cheap while we blow up the street. Instead of copping, please just freeze. Maintain the focus while we smoke these marijuana trees. When I get down, I disappear. We disappear and blow up everywhere. Fucking with these flavors in your ear. Time for brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear. I'm kicking new flavor in your ear. Like a brand new flavor in your ear. Here comes a brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear. I'm kicking new flavor in your ear. Like a brand new flavor in your ear.
So here we are. 30 years later, and that motherfucker's still hitting. And it's also, as I said earlier, in the Rolling Stone top 500 songs of all time. So, got to give my boy Easy Mo B some props. I mean, that drum beat was his. I mean, the only thing that was sampled, if it was sampled, I don't think it was, is the dun dun. But that's what gets you, and it's just man. So, folks are already, many folks have sampled this over the years, and yeah, this is just one of those classic beats. So, yeah, had to do this. Uh, 30 years later, still dope. So, yeah, let me hit this close. I did say it was 5 minutes and 2 seconds, but let me hit this close. Thank you for coming through. Appreciate your support. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Hey, I got 5 albums of my own, just working a little earlier on the new album. I hope to be dropping in a couple weeks. What kind of music I do? Hey, look at my. I consider myself a funk artist, but do rap. I do classic rock sprinkled in there, obviously some pop. But hey, I'm a funk dude at heart, and this is definitely funky. Hip. hip hop comes out of funk. So I record under the name Exodus, Xodus. My first album is called Book One. And I also write science fiction and fantasy and novels. I have 2 novels and novella on Amazon, and I write under the name Peter Exodus O'Coffer. So thank you again for coming through. Appreciate your support, and I will see you next episode.